Imagine a choice laid before you. Confront a snarling bear in the wild, teeth bared and claws out, or step into the throbbing heart of a jam-packed concert, bodies pressed close, deafening music, and a cacophony of voices. For some, the bear seems the lesser of two evils, and if that resonates with you, then congratulations. Your intricate brain just performed a masterful feat of self-preservation, skillfully saving you from what would be a profound psychological nightmare. A sensory overload that most people, caught in the current of social momentum, are simply too distracted or oblivious to truly perceive. This isn't a sign of being damaged or flawed. Quite the opposite. You possess a unique perceptual lens, allowing you to discern subtle energies and costs that others are entirely blind to. Picture this vivid scenario unfolding. It's a crisp, vibrant Saturday night, and the world outside is buzzing with activity. Suddenly, your phone lights up, a chime reverberating through the quiet of your space. A text message appears on the screen. Your friend's words leap out. "Hey, we're all meeting up at that new downtown spot. It's absolutely super packed, a vibrant sea of people, but seriously, the vibe is utterly amazing." And in that instant, a visceral reaction. It feels as if your very soul begins to gently, almost imperceptibly, float right out of your body. Not out of a dislike for joy or a hatred of fun, not at all. But because, in a fraction of a second, your brilliant brain has already run a complex internal cost-benefit analysis. It meticulously calculated the true psychological and energetic cost of engaging with that amazing vibe your friend described. And with an unwavering clarity, it swiftly concluded that emotional and mental bankruptcy simply isn't worth the perceived social gain. It's a clear, decisive choice based on internal economics. So let's be absolutely clear. You are not broken, you are not inherently boring, and you are unequivocally not the problem in this equation. The societal narrative often mislabels introversion, but it's fundamentally incorrect. What's truly happening is that your unique psychology operates on a fundamentally different, more strategic level. It's playing an intricate game of chess, weighing every move and consequence with foresight, while much of the world around you is simply moving pieces in a game of checkers. Allow me to illuminate precisely what's unfolding within that magnificent, beautifully complicated brain of yours. Number 1, your brain fundamentally has zero chill. And surprisingly, this constant vigilance, this lack of chill, is actually a sign of its profound genius. Unlike many, your brain is always processing, always analyzing. While most people's brains come equipped with a convenient spam filter, effortlessly deleting 90% of overwhelming input in a crowded environment, ignoring a loud laugh, a flickering light, or a cacophony of conversations, your unique mind operates profoundly differently. Instead, your brain acts like a meticulous supercomputer, constantly screenshotting every single detail, recording, analyzing, and cross-referencing an astounding amount of data from your immediate surroundings. Scientists have a specific name for this profound capacity: sensory processing sensitivity. It's essentially the neurological equivalent of having that one friend who notices absolutely everything, remembers every tiny nuance, and truly lets nothing go unnoticed. Imagine every subtle shift in someone's weight, every fleeting micro-expression that flashes across a stranger's face, every nuanced tonal change in the ambient music. You are simultaneously processing all of this with an incredible level of precision. It's as if the majority of the world experiences life in a standard 480p resolution, while you are unwillingly immersed in an intense, unsolicited 8K IMAX experience, feeling every pixel and sound. Research consistently indicates that roughly 20% of the global population possesses this heightened sensitivity. This means 1 in 5 individuals navigates the world with their nervous system perpetually activated, driven to perceive literally everything, almost as if their survival depends on it. What's even more extraordinary is that your brain doesn't just collect this immense volume of information, it meticulously stores it, categorizes it with precision, and readily references it at a later time. That seemingly random interaction from weeks ago, long forgotten by everyone else, your remarkable brain diligently filed it under potentially relevant and persistently retrieves it for ongoing review and analysis. This isn't overthinking in a negative sense. It's your intricate neural network performing precisely what it was evolved to do. It excels at deciphering complex patterns that often go entirely unnoticed by others, giving you a distinct cognitive advantage. And here lies the truly profound insight. This very trait was absolutely crucial for human survival for countless millennia. While the more outgoing members of the tribe were socializing jovially around the communal campfire, it was your highly sensitive ancestors who possessed the acute awareness to hear the faint rustle of a predator approaching through the undergrowth. They were the ones who instinctively noticed the subtle, telltale signs of a poisonous plant in the wild. They were the ones who could sense impending danger long before it became an immediate threat. You are not too much. On the contrary, you embody precisely what was essential for the survival and flourishing of our species. However, modern society, with its relentless demands and constant noise, regrettably was not inherently designed for individuals who possess such an exceptionally high capacity for paying attention. Let's be absolutely clear on one crucial point. You're not inherently antisocial. You are, in essence, profoundly anti-BS. It's a fundamental distinction that often gets lost in translation. You harbor no ill will towards people as individuals. What truly drains you, what you genuinely dislike, is the pervasive, exhausting performance of social interactions. Step into any bustling crowd, and you'll observe it immediately. Everyone, without exception, seems to be donning a mask. There's the "I'm having the time of my life" mask, a wide, fixed smile, barely concealing underlying tension. Then there's the "I'm intensely listening and engaged" mask, where eyes dart nervously, betraying a complete lack of genuine attention. And perhaps most common, the "I'm perfectly fine, everything's absolutely fine" mask. This last one is the most telling, often accompanied by a subtle, involuntary twitch of an eye or a faint tremble in the hand, a tiny crack in the facade. And you, with your heightened awareness, perceive every single one. This constant deciphering isn't a judgment, it's an exhausting, involuntary process because your brain is relentlessly working overtime, translating the real, unspoken conversation. It processes the intricate nuances of body language, the palpable energy shifts, and the raw, unvarnished truth that no one dares to articulate aloud. Psychologists have a term for this extraordinary ability: high perceptual sensitivity. Your emotional radar isn't just tuned, it's an exquisite instrument, so finely calibrated that you essentially function as a human lie detector. It's a profound capability you possess, yet one you certainly never volunteered for, a skill that operates continuously in the background of your consciousness. A compelling study conducted by Cambridge University illuminated this further, revealing that individuals who consciously choose and prefer solitude actually score significantly higher in emotional intelligence. This stands in stark contrast to their counterparts who gravitate towards large social gatherings, demonstrating a deeper capacity for understanding and managing emotions. This insight means you aren't socially inept or awkward. Rather, you are profoundly socially sophisticated, operating on a different, more discerning wavelength. You simply refuse to engage in the charade, preferring authentic connection over superficial posturing, an unwavering commitment to genuine interaction. You would unequivocally choose one deeply honest, soul-bearing conversation at 3 a.m. over endearing 50 superficial networking events, where everyone meticulously curates and performs their highlight reel for an audience. And truly, this isn't a personal flaw to be corrected. It is, quite powerfully, a testament to your unshakable integrity, a refusal to compromise your values for social acceptance. The fundamental issue isn't that you lack the ability to engage in small talk, it's that your intricate brain perceives and experiences it like a tedious, flavorless chore, akin to chewing on dry, corrugated cardboard. Meanwhile, those around you often perform as if this same mundane exchange is an exquisite five-star culinary delight, relishing every empty morsel. Your nervous system, a finely tuned instrument, doesn't merely desire, it intensely craves genuine substance, profound depth, and truly authentic connection in every interaction. When you are reluctantly compelled to engage in these superficial, surface-level exchanges, it becomes an intellectual and emotional strain. It's akin to asking a profound philosopher, deeply immersed in existential thought, to suddenly become enthusiastically animated about the mundane topic of the day's weather. You are, without doubt, entirely capable of performing such tasks, of navigating these social rituals. But the critical question remains, at what profound personal cost to your energy and well-being? Indeed, when it comes to the brain's fundamental reward mechanisms, specifically the powerful draw of dopamine, your intrinsic system often, in its own unique way, simply signals, "No thanks, I'm quite content as I am." And this is precisely where the intricate wiring of your brain truly begins to unveil its most fascinating distinctions, operating on a reward system unlike the typical extroverted pattern. Dopamine, widely recognized as the brain's primary chemical messenger for pleasure and reward, functions with a remarkably different cadence within your neurochemistry. For many, particularly those with an extroverted disposition, stepping into a vibrant social gathering, like a bustling party, immediately triggers an exhilarating flood of dopamine. Their neural networks erupt in a spontaneous, dazzling celebration, a grand dopamine parade, complete with mental fireworks, a shower of confetti, and all the joyous fanfare one can imagine. Yet for your mind, in the very same external scenario, the response is often a profound quietude, a distinct absence of such a vibrant internal spectacle, perhaps only the soft, distant chirping of crickets. Instead of a powerful drive for external dopamine hits, your sophisticated system thrives on acetylcholine, an entirely distinct and equally vital neurotransmitter. This remarkable chemical generously rewards deep introspection, sustained focus, and, quite powerfully, the profound solace found in moments of genuine solitude and personal reflection. It's not that opportunities for social connection are devoid of all reward for you. Rather, your brain is simply calibrated to derive its most profound and authentic sets of satisfaction from entirely different, often internal, sources. Consider the quiet satisfaction of losing yourself in a captivating book late into the night, the peaceful rhythm of a solitary walk where no questions are posed, or simply the profound stillness of a quiet room, purely dedicated to thought. While many extroverts require a constant stream of external stimulation to feel fully engaged and vibrant, your unique path to vitality requires ample internal space to fully activate and integrate your entire operating system. Recent discoveries by neuroscientists have revealed a fascinating truth. Introverted brains possess notably thicker gray matter within the prefrontal cortex. This particular region of the brain is the command center, the primary orchestrator responsible for complex analytical thought, sophisticated problem-solving, and intricate future planning. Therefore, when you might appear to be merely doing nothing to an external observer, your brain is, in fact, engaged in a profoundly active and multifaceted internal process. It is doing everything. It is meticulously processing information, forging intricate connections, and creatively generating new insights and ideas within its rich inner landscape. You are not idly wasting precious time. Instead, you are diligently composing magnificent symphonies of thought and emotion within the vast theater of your mind, while others may only perceive the background hum of mere elevator music. This isn't an eccentricity or a quirk. It is a profound testament to evolutionary brilliance, a highly specialized adaptation for navigating the complexities of existence with unique depth. You possess a unique faculty, akin to an emotional Wi-Fi router, constantly scanning and interpreting the invisible signals of the world around you. Have you ever entered a bustling room, a vibrant gathering, and immediately sensed an underlying tension or unease, even as superficial smiles adorned every face? This profound intuition stems from highly active neural structures, what psychologists term mirror neurons, which in your brain operate with an amplified sensitivity. You don't merely observe the spectrum of human emotions, you deeply internalize and download them, making them part of your own immediate experience. Spending even a brief hour amidst a dense crowd transforms you from an individual managing personal feelings into an unwitting conduit, absorbing the myriad emotional currents. You inadvertently soak up everyone's emotional burdens, the stress, the underlying anxieties, the fleeting excitements, and the sheer chaotic energy, much like an unseen emotional sponge. This constant absorption leads to a profound psychological overload. Your nervous system attempts to process an immense volume of emotional data from countless individuals, all while struggling to maintain basic physiological functions. It's no wonder, then, that after merely a 2-hour social engagement, you might find yourself needing several days to fully recover and recalibrate your internal balance. Yet, within this seemingly burdensome trait lies an extraordinary superpower, making you one of the most perceptively intelligent individuals in any social setting. You possess an innate ability to discern the subtle nuances, to grasp the unspoken subtext of interactions, understanding what truly lies beneath the surface. You effortlessly read between the lines of conversations, catching implicit meanings and unvoiced desires that remain hidden to most. This grants you the remarkable capacity to intuit and anticipate what others genuinely need or feel long before they articulate it themselves. While many struggle to decipher their own complex emotional landscapes, you navigate and comprehend the intricate emotions of entire groups. This is not a burden to be endured, but a profound and rare gift, a level of emotional attunement that would overwhelm and break those less equipped to bear its weight. You are not retreating from the vibrant tapestry of life. Instead, your journey is a deliberate, conscious movement towards the very core of your authentic self. Modern society, with its relentless hum, harbors a peculiar fixation. It inextricably links constant activity and overwhelming noise with the very definitions of success and profound happiness. This cultural pressure dictates that if you're not perpetually present at every social gathering, meticulously documenting every fleeting moment online, or perpetually engulfed by the presence of others, you're somehow falling short, deemed a failure in the grand scheme of living. What many fail to grasp, however, is a profound truth you've already uncovered, a wisdom most spend decades actively trying to evade. Silence is not a void. On the contrary, within that serene stillness, an unparalleled clarity blossoms, allowing thoughts to settle and true insights to emerge. And solitude, far from being a desolate state of loneliness, is precisely the sacred space where you finally encounter, understand, and connect with your deepest self. You're not experiencing a deficit or missing out on anything. Rather, you are making a conscious and powerful choice to opt out of a societal framework. A system, it must be acknowledged, that was never inherently designed to accommodate the unique needs of those who possess the capacity to think, feel, and perceive with extraordinary depth. You comprehend an essential, deeply meaningful principle that the most hushed and unassuming environments are frequently the repositories of the most significant and resounding truths. Ultimately, the profound peace you cultivate within yourself is not a form of isolation, but an extraordinary, hard-won liberation.
They are unwittingly inquiring why you wouldn't willingly deplete your own vital energy, forcing yourself to conform to bustling environments and social constructs that were simply never built with the intricate architecture of minds like yours in mind.
It's crucial to understand you are not flawed. There's nothing inherently broken about you. You are certainly not dull or uninteresting. And you are far from being antisocial. Instead, your very essence is exquisitely designed for profound depth, for understanding the nuances, in a world that often seems utterly engrossed by surface-level distractions and ceaseless noise. And truly, this unique capacity for depth is precisely what makes you so utterly compelling and deeply fascinating to those who take the time to truly see. So now, a question for you, our discerning audience. Are you one who thrives amidst the vibrant energy of team crowds give me life, embracing the collective hum? Or do you find solace in the quiet companionship, perhaps even preferring the stoic presence of team I'd rather befriend a cactus? Share your thoughts, your experiences, your tribe in the comments below. Let us collectively discover and acknowledge our kindred spirits. If this exploration of intrinsic value resonated deeply within you, please consider hitting that subscribe button and continuing your journey by clicking on the next video, now appearing on your screen. That upcoming feature delves even further into another often misunderstood trait common among introverts, a characteristic so frequently misjudged by the broader world, yet one that will undoubtedly feel uncomfortably, strikingly accurate to your own lived experience.